Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Witness, this fantastic and fascinating puzzle game from Jonathan Blow, and I assume probably some other people, although I'm not actually familiar with really who made this game, and I probably should be. That's a complete failing on my part. And I suppose also on the part of the game, since there's no credits or anything anywhere, but I forget what the name of the company is. Thekla Incorporated, if memory serves. So last time we solved a whole mess of puzzles. We couldn't quite figure out what to do there at the last bit. And now we're wandering through what looks like cherry blossom trees here? I don't know. Don't know. Here's a panel. It looks like trees. Okay. There's got to be something more to this, I would assume, other than just guessing at it. Whoa, okay, no, just guessing. Hello, that scared me. That looks like a piece of weird looking fruit. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, well, let's see. We got ourselves a thing here. Oh, shnikey. What? What? What just happened? Can I redo it? I can. Oh, good lord. Is it going to reset me each time I screw it up? I was just wondering if this little audio cue actually tells you anything? Kinda doesn't look like it, does it? Oh man, that is a drag. I wonder if there's some sort of underlying logic that I'm not seeing here. Or if this is just retarded. I suppose I should really be doing this systematically. Well, this doesn't seem very puzzly. This just seems like random guesswork. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like it. That's what it is. I mean, am I missing something? Is there some sort of... Doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to this. Unless it's something I'm just overlooking. Crap, where did I leave off? Yeah. I don't know if I should be brute forcing this or not, to be honest. Oops. Lord. This is quite obnoxious. This is not a good way to start session number 2, I gotta tell you. Shit. I can't remember where I stopped. And is there just gonna be more of this? Oh, okay, well. We figured out the second one. But... oh wait, maybe Maybe I actually was overlooking it. The fruit, right? The fruit. The fruit has to be the answer to this, right? Totally. It's got to be it. Let's check this here. So this was the first of the fourth prong, as it were. Yeah, totally, it's the fruit. Alright, I was missing something. But which way to look at this? Like this, I guess? How many do we have here? 7, and then the one on its own. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess it's counting those. So I don't know what perspective to look at this from. To figure this out. Like this? I don't know, man. Let's assume it's something like this. So, we have a 2 there, and then the third, fourth, and it's the second of the fifth, I guess? Wrong! So very wrong. Yeah, that's an easy one. And this one really is too, because you can just look at it like that, and it looks perfectly like the picture. Shit, was it that? Alright. It's a little easy to forget that. But this one, how do you look at it, you know? I'm not seeing a way to view the branches in a way that they look like the panel. That one's the broken one, so that has to be off to the side, clearly. Is there some sort of central point I'm supposed to view it from that I'm not doing right? But it has to be the... I thought that was what I tried, though. I'm pretty sure that's what I tried, was this. Yeah. So... Definitely missing something about this. But I'm really not sure what. Is there another tree with fruit? Would assume not. Yeah, I don't know. That's quite weird. It's quite weird. It seems like it's asking you to play with perspective, you know, to find the right angle by which to look at it all, but yeah, but it's not working. It's not working. There is no angle that makes it look anything like this. There just isn't. Well, let's see. So these are, those two prongs there are non-linear compared to the rest of this. But they do branch out from that. So maybe this is the first set of 3. But it isn't a first set of 3. Oh, there is. Okay. So I guess that's probably what it is then. It's probably this. Okay, well, you can still kind of deduce that if you look at the base of the tree there, or where the initial fork happens, and then look at this as the first set, and that as the second set, then that kind of works. So where's this going now? Going a new place with more of this. Alright, so I guess that's the fourth. Ah, but we look at it from the other side. Look at it from the other side. So it's the left side of the first prong on the left branch. Bingo. And I can actually see why they make you go back to the beginning if you fail, because otherwise this would just turn into guesswork. You could just guess it over and over and over again until you got the right one. So there has to be some sort of penalty for failure. Although that is a hell of a penalty when you're this far and like, now what? Like, I don't know. Sorry, that would be my phone buzzing. Should really learn to mute these things. There we go. So I don't know how to choose one from here. Where does this go when we're done? It opens this next door. Okay. There's this one red tree over here. Well, and one over there, but I don't know that that helps us. Or does it? Or could there be something to do with this windmill? It's probably just connected to this other area. Well, folks, your guess is as good as mine. Unless there's another piece of fruit we're missing. I don't think so. I mean, this one definitely has the broken branches like this thing does. I wonder if there's a pattern we missed in these. Alright, so we got a complete one, then a broken one, complete, then broken, complete, then broken, and then... Wait. That actually doesn't seem right, does it? Complete and broken there. Complete and broken there. There's supposed to be two complete ones in a row, and there aren't here. So everything looks right, except here. That one shouldn't be broken, so maybe that's where we go. Maybe that's where we go. Ah, crap, I chose the wrong one. Son of a bitch. Oh, do I only have to go back here? Not all the way? Okay, that's good. It doesn't make you go all the way back. Alright, so... this was the one I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. This is a really cool puzzle game, I have to say. To take such a limited concept, such a narrow scope, as just maze puzzles, and to do so many interesting things with it. Bonsai trees here. And this windmill. Somebody's nice little snack of apples. Ah, and that must be the missing branch. Huh. Anatomical drawings. Okay. All right. There doesn't appear to actually be anything in here. Unless I'm missing something. Which is entirely possible. I was at least expecting an audio recording in here. But maybe not. Oh. Okay, well, I'm satisfied that there's nothing up here. I guess sometimes the puzzle is its own reward. Can't go anywhere over there. We can just walk down here. Don't know what the deal is with this thing. Okay, I've got a little like sandy biome over here. I hear a lot of sort of shifty sand noises that appear to just be ambient sound, but hard to say. Almost sounds like something moving around, but of course there doesn't appear to be any other living thing in this game, at least that I'm aware of. Okay. Sort of a sun temple looking thing, kinda. There's panels. Okay, we have a panel here, looks like. Okay. Sure. Oh, hello. What the... Okay, now that's interesting. What the heck? I mean, that has to mean something, right? Uh, I'm really not sure. Is that telling me that the top one is... I don't know. What the heck? Now, how did that even work? I'm not entirely sure what I did there. Okay. Is this some sort of... Alright, so this is the same as the trees, but I haven't figured out what the reference point is. I found that by accident. But I guess it's possible we could go back up here and see something? I don't know. No? Looks the same. Okay, let me... This has to be the reference point, right? But how do you... How are you supposed to walk to change the direction of the sun, you know, and know exactly what you're doing? Put that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is very confusing. I feel like I get where they're going with it. Yet at the same time, I don't. Is there anything we can do with these things? Didn't assume so. I can't quite figure out how this arranges itself. We may have to come back to this. I don't feel especially confident. Well, that's interesting. That was on, and now it's off. Doesn't appear to be anything else to look at. where's the stairs here? Huh. Well, I think perhaps we come back to this. Because it doesn't make any sense to me right now. Not enough. There may be more that I'm supposed to learn before I head back there. That's entirely possible anyway. What's all this? Old train yard? And a quarry? I don't know. And while I'm thinking of it, I'd like to reiterate my warning from the prior video that if this game does look interesting to you, if it is something that you think you probably want to play, my advice to you would be to shut this off immediately and to just go buy it. This seems like a game that is much more important to just play and experience its growth, the way it sort of unfolds these systems for you on its own without watching someone else do it. I kind of wanted to put this on here just sort of for posterity and to give people an idea of what it's like so they can kind of poke around, and because I really had trouble sort of wrapping my head around the game when it was just, you know, the pre-release videos, the trailers and such. It was hard to get a good sense of what the game really was. I know it was a puzzle game that you would walk around in and solve these panel puzzles and whatever, but I just didn't have a full idea of how this was all going to work out. So I thought it would be fun to hopefully give some other people a better look at the game. But definitely only watch as much as you think is necessary, unless you really don't think you want to play the game. If this isn't your type of game, then by all means, keep watching, because this is kind of a cool experience. I'd sort of hate for anyone to have to be without it, you know? Are these supposed to be rocks? I guess so. Yeah, it's clearly supposed to be rocks. Almost looks like snow. What? There's more rule sets we have not ascertained. There may be more to this puzzle. So, guess we're gonna have to hold off a little bit here. There's some wires that go up to it, so perhaps, actually it looks like two. So yeah, that's what's going to open those side panels and allow us to potentially complete the puzzle, I guess. So we're probably better off going elsewhere. Can't just jump down and check those out down there. So we'll have to go back the way we came. Oh yeah, here we go. The staircase. Great sound effects here. Great use of reverb and such there. And of course, I can't do anything there because that's closed. This has an associated panel, which doesn't appear to be anything we can do to it. Nothing over here, really. Certainly a nice view up here of this old tree, which has a tiny bit of green on it. Huh. Yeah, this game has definitely made me start to question sort of everything that I find in the game. I sort of wonder, why is this here? What is the significance? Or is there any significance? Well, nothing there does me any good, so... Interesting shape here. See, like, that has to mean something, right? At some point, that has to mean something. So we're already back there. So we could go here. Can walk on the edge of the water, but not in it. Around through these really pretty flowers. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. Oh, and there's a castle-looking thing over there in the distance. Hello! How did I even miss this? Holy smokes, I just walked right past it. That's a little crazy. Can't see in. So much overgrowth. Very nice effect. Oh god, that just scared the shit out of me. That's a statue of a person? My goodness. That definitely was unexpected. Makes me more curious than ever what the heck is going on with this place. Which, from what I gather, is never really satisfactorily explained. At least not as far as the few I've talked to who have made their way through the game. But I don't think anyone's gotten like the ultimate ending or, you know, finished all the puzzles or anything like that, so there still could be more of an explanation, but... Oh, well, there we go. The recorder.
Oh, my God. How does it happen in this poor old world, that thou art so great, and yet nobody finds thee? That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee? That thou art so near, and nobody feels thee? That thou givest thyself to everybody, and nobody knows thy name? Men flee from thee, and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs, and say they cannot see thee. They stop their ears, and say they cannot hear thee. Hans Dank, circa 1520.
I always find it slightly baffling when you have these open-ended ones with no apparent explanation. Like, why would that fail? Just get to the exit, right? But no, there's clearly more to it than that. I just don't know what. I sort of assume eventually I'm going to stumble onto maps or diagrams of some sort hidden somewhere. Oh boy, I don't know what any of this means. That's strange. Why is that open if I've never been here? Huh. Can I go up here? I can. I just want to take a flying leap off this thing. Makes me wish that, you know, you could jump or run, take a flying leap off of something. It's almost impossible not to want to just jump off here or climb something even higher, perhaps, and just take a plunge. Well, guys, I'm afraid that this is going to have to do it for me tonight. This is all I really have time for. I wanted to do some XCOM, but that wasn't happening. Just didn't have time tonight, and I don't really have time to do any more of The Witness. As intrigued as I am by this, I kind of have to go to sleep. So, thanks for joining me on the second episode. I'm sure the next one we do will end up being a little bit longer. Hopefully, during a time when I have a little more space to do some recording, and also hopefully get back to streaming so we can get XCOM finished. But thanks for watching me on the second video, and once again, if you like what you see here, please do check The Witness out for yourself. Give it a buy on Steam. I believe it may also be available DRM free. I'm not entirely sure about that. It might be available through the Humble Store. I'll have to check on that, and I will report back next time so that I actually have some accurate information. And it is, I believe, already available on PS4 as well. So if you like what you see, do check it out and play it for yourself rather than watching these videos. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks very much.